Citizens, be warned. For authorities are at a loss to explain the latest, most insidious social justice and free speech menace to our precious, sacred American way of life. Car-driving Christian consumers, beware. The Berkeley problem has added a new threat to global capitalism, and even your living room will no longer be safe. These are the files of the FBI. Although hiding themselves under the guise of such worthwhile causes as safer streets and fresher air, these tree insurrectionists are actually aligned with commie composters and pagan eco-terrorists. Members of the United States public must band together and protect our most sacred cash cow. Indeed, it is no surprise that Berkeley, California, and in particular People's Park, are the centerpiece of this insurrection. Berkeley has long been a source of pagan eco-terrorist attacks on our automobiles, as this 1995 Compost in the Streets action reveals, where buckets of oranges from People's Park are dumped in a major intersection. People's Park has also been the home of demonstrations by nudist tree worshippers, the explicit players, who have also threatened to overthrow our way of life through the love of trees.
And all the people in People's Park, we are now protesting any action that would interrupt our performance. This is a protest.
Also note that Tree Radio Berkeley has gone out on a limb to broadcast revolutionary pirate radio from the Redwoods in Ho Chi Minh Park. And my fellow Americans, let us not forget that California in general is the home of Earth First, which has gone to great lengths of eco-terrorism to interfere with the rightful, lucrative logging of these trees. No matter what efforts your FBI has gone to secure the assets of these trees, including bombings and the use of chemical warfare, such as pepper spray, we have been unable to secure our corporate hero Charles Hurwitz's assets. There is great reason to believe that these determined activists are finding their home base in People's Park and the tree insurrection.
It's a redwood, so it's hard to film, but I mean, and you'll note that it's probably still here because it's a double, and it was hard to clear cut. But a lot of people come to this spot here and start their voyage.
Also in People's Park, Food Not Bombs, the terrorist group, gives free food to activists, supporting them in their anti-American activities. But none of us suspected that our worst nightmare might come true, that the trees would rise off the curb and take to the streets.
So there is a movement of Christmas trees to reroot, right? And they're reestablishing themselves as entities, living entities.
At first, the trees willed themselves to the center of certain streets to interfere with motor vehicle traffic and build solidarity with neighborhood groups, bicyclists, pedestrians, and wheelchair users.
As a planner here in Berkeley, I think the Christmas tree insurrection is providing us with a great opportunity to deal with the controversy over vertical reflection devices.
Eating cars, what's the use? But they break for the tree. The brake lights are on!
Yeah, little trees.
And again! But no! Could it be true? The beast has slowed. And what is the reason? Even this speeding car. The brake lights are on. Brake lights are on, babes. It's not a vertical deflection device, my friends. No, it's the mid-block tree! It is the mid-block tree which shall save us from damnation, from motor car auto-fixation. Oh, precious tree, how I yearn for thee, how I pine for thee, evergreen Olympiad. Yes, I believe that you have said it. You have said it correctly, my friend. The tree is hope.
So you see, the Christmas Tree Coalition is coming in at a very opportune time to calm the traffic in Berkeley and reduce this controversy over vertical deflection devices. For instance, the mid-block Christmas tree has been found to reduce collision by 50% and have the added benefit of reducing the speed by 26% while reducing volume by 18%. So you see, this has wonderful effect for Berkeley.
This insidious ploy gets worse. My fellow Americans, the trees and their supporters were able to garner significant public support for their extremist anti-car activities by focusing on the severe student housing crisis at a time when over 2/3 of residents do not own cars, but of course, most land is used for automobiles.
I fully support the Christmas trees. I would march behind them along with the Christmas trees. I think they should revolt. I think that instead we should, leave trees up and decorate them outside in their natural habitat the way they are.
木はな
木が強い。木を守ろう。木を守ろう。
木はクリスマスの後で道に来る。
Well, I think it's a good idea to save the trees. I see it seems awfully pointless to cut a live tree just so somebody can have it in their house and then throw it out. If they want a tree, get a little tree with roots in a pot and use it that way. That's much better. And then you can plant it afterwards.
Look at the lovely tree, isn't it just fabulous? It smells so good. I'm bonding with the tree right now. This is nature bonding. Oh, the cars love it. They feel wonderful, emanating presence from me and this Christmas tree. Oh yeah.
As you can tell, these poor misguided youth have succumbed to a new menace even worse than the drug crisis. Playing dangerously in the streets, they are under the spell of tree love, which threatens to take their very lives. Youths are literally throwing themselves into jeopardy. Indeed, the sordid perversions which true love has resulted in are quite shocking, like this sick homosexual anti-car
Hey, Daddy,
scene.
what'd you give me for Christmas? Wow, geez.
I don't know, boy. I shopped around. I hope you like it.
Oh my God, my favorite CD.
What'd you get, son?
I'll expand my mind on these great CDs. Thank you. I'll put it on my bag. That'll be great. Yay! What is going on?
We celebrate every Christmas year with the joy of Christ's birth. And one signature of Christ's birth is a Christmas tree, which we take every year, cut down, and bring into our living room. It's a sign of life. Now, hopefully, this sign of life and great joy and this great holiday that's part of our culture can overcome this trash that's on the street and hopefully overcome this automobile. These automobiles are dirty. I mean, they're obviously not as efficient as they should be, and they're dirtying our atmosphere every day.
Trees, on the other hand, provide oxygen for all the living beings on the earth. They're more efficient. They're beautiful. They smell good too. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on one horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. What it is, jingle bells, hey!